Hello, Will here. Today we are back in Skyrim with another mod selection video, and today we are looking at the usual three mods. We've got two. Well, I'm going to say we've got an armor mod, a clothing mod, and a follower mod. And so we're going to look at the armor and the clothing first because that's a bit easier. So all we need to do is we need to go off to just down here, as I need to have some supplies for the situation. So for the first one, we are going to look at the clothing mod, which mod number one is LSZK Rogue. Odd title. This is a port by Xtudo, which it was originally created by Alex. So what this obviously adds in is a piece of clothing. I don't know which one it is in. I'm gonna take a. Oh, let's see if we can find it together. No, that one. Let's have a look. I should have probably done my research on this to find out actually where the fuck it was before actually. Okay, so we found it. So I believe there's 26 items, but there's two different variations of the outfit. So we've got the Night Rogue bodysuit, which also then comes with a couple of pairs of boots by the looks of it, some long gloves, and a hood. And then you've got basically another one, which is basically just white. So you got a white version and you got a black one. So you got Night Rogue or you got Snow Rogue. And obviously the white ones, it's basically exactly the same. It's just it's white instead of black. But obviously you can see we do need some leather. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we actually need steel ingots as well. So we need a little bit of leather, some leather strips, some leather, and some steel ingots. Now, lucky enough for me, I am a cheating bastard, and I have some resources that I can just get from here. Though I don't have a lot of leather to work with, so gonna have to do some work here. I'm gonna take that, and we are going to just take a couple of these. I think, well, technically probably just two, really. I think. All right. So I think this is gonna be no situation where it's gonna be in this part. But it's also going to be some stuff in the miscellaneous. I'm going to believe, because that's what happened last time. So I think it's going to be the same thing. For the sake of this video, we're going to just make the one. And so since a lot of the time I get Lyria to wear kind of darker clothing, we're going to go and stick with the Night Rogue. But of course, you can obviously try out the Snow Rogue for yourselves. So we obviously need bodysuit. We also want some gloves. I will make the hoods. Though I don't normally tend to wear a hood. And then we've got two different boots. So we've got this one, or we got the one with a little like flare at the top. It's high heels or boots. We'll go high heels on this one. Alright, so let's have a look, and hopefully we got enough light, because lighting went a bit funny for a second then. So hopefully we have to see something good. If not, I'll just have to speed up time. Right, so boom, then boom, and then boom. I'll just get the hood on, which is not even the hood, apparently. Okay, we'll just remove that lot, and then remove this for now. We'll remove the weapons, so it's a bit easier. Okay. That is that one. That's the. Oh God, I was going to say what the bloody hell that. So yeah, that's it. So it's. Obviously, well, that's the main bulk part of it. So as you can see, you know, the model works well. It's not chunky. You know, yes, there is obviously some revealing aspects to it, but it's not too revealing. But at the same time, it is also a bit more unique to what the kind of things you would find in Skyrim, or you would expect to see in Skyrim. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the miscellaneous stuff, and we're going to see if it's there, if my theory is correct. Probably not, but you never know, it might be wrong. So we've got to probably go down a fair bit. Okay, so there we go. So you got some armlets, which I can't make at the moment. Some leg straps, so you got that to go on. Pauldrons. This is obviously the unarmored version of the bodysuit, in the same way that you got the unarmored version of the boots and the unarmored version of the gauntlets. And then obviously if you go down, you also then have the snow version, which we can basically, you can mix and match by the looks of it. So you know, have a bit of fun, do a bit of mix and matching with it. You know, so let's just say we get the leg straps, for example, and we're gonna put those on. Not that obviously we see a lot in the leg straps, because they're just leg straps. Yeah. So as you can see, just about the camera, you can see, yeah, it adds a little leg strap to the thing. So what I do want to quickly check though is, because I know sometimes when you do these things they can kind of muck up how particular armors work. So I just want to see if you can. So can it? So it doesn't look like it blends. Well, at least not with this one, at least anyway. So if I say take that off, it still looks exactly the same. Say if we were to do that, and then let's say just go do that for now. And then yeah, it kind of, yeah, as you can see, you can't wear it just with bare-legged kind of style. As you can see, there's, if we get the bottom where her ankles are and stuff like that, there's a bit of glitching and textures missing. So you kind of have to wear it with stuff, but that's fine. As you can see, then put that on and it's all fine and dandy. You can't really see the straps, but ayo. But right, so that's a quick little look at that one. You know, again, we'll get it back on, so it's actually back on again. So yeah, there you go. That's it for this one. This is the Night Rogue version of this ZK Rogue, or L in the words. And obviously, as always, there will be a link in the description below if you want to try this one out for yourself, if you want to add it into your list, this and the other. But yeah, all in all, the port seemed to work well. It looks nice, and it could happen, you know, a functionality for roleplay if you wanted to do it. Right, now we're going to move absolutely 2 inches to the left for mod number 2. So I'm going to just go and see what I need to make it first, and then get that sorted, and then I will be back. Alright, and here we are with mod number 2. I believe I have all the materials that I need. And so yes, so mod number 2 is Drake Knight set by Club Patino. Now, this, I think this is basically, it's an armor that has been made. It features, I think, in Elden Ring, I think the description said. I think it's Elden Ring. Quote me if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But I think it's Elden Ring. Not that I really played Elden Ring, but there we go. So yeah, so it's a piece of armor that has come from Elden Ring. And so you need to have the dragon tab available. If you don't have the dragon smithing skill, you can't make it. And as far as I'm aware, you can't find it anywhere else out in the game, kind of thing. It's, you only make it and that is it. And as far as I'm aware, there's just armor. There's no shield and there's no like weapons. It's literally just an armor set. So you can have a quick look at the little model. So you know, the model looks pretty cool. Yeah. Obviously, if you're someone who's played Elden Ring, you can let me know on how accurate the model is and how accurate this armor looks to its counterpart in, I believe, to be Elden Ring, because I don't know how well it is, but it looks nice. And then you got the boots. Well, you know, nice design, nice patterning. You got gauntlets, 2 different looking gauntlets, which is always nice, pretty funky. And then the helmet. Obviously, the helmet is something I'm not normally ever too bothered about, but again, we'll make it for the sake of this. So we're going to make the armor, then make the boots, make the gauntlets, and then make the helm. And then there we go. Right. So now we've got all that made. let's have a look at this one, shall we? So we're gonna take that, and then, whoop, and then boom, 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 and then for the sake of the video, we'll put the helm on for now. There you go. Again, if you're someone who's played Down the Ring, let me know how accurate this is to the basically its Elden Ring counterpart. But all in all, looks pretty funky. Looks pretty cool. I like it. It's not, it's got, it's got obviously the thing at the back, like the dragon wing at the back kind of thing, but it's not too chunky. It's not a chunky based model. It's more fitting to the player model rather than some armor mods you get when the armor looks quite chunky for some reason. Oh, or you can just take the helmet off, then blah blah blah, and then yeah. All in all, I like it. Looks pretty good. So, yeah, there you go. Nice, short, and simple and sweet. And again, there will be a link in the description below if you want to have a look at this mod for yourself, or if you're like, I want that. Well, there you go. It will be there, so ready for you to add to your library. And once again, this was the Drake Knight set by Gluctino. And yeah, might keep this going for a bit actually. But right, we are now on to mod number 3 and the final mod for this video. And for that, we do need to go to Riften. And then I also need the points up out from when I get there. So I will see you in a second. Alright, and here we are with basically effectively beginning. Oh, would you shut the fuck up? Fuck off. Anyway, here we are with the beginnings of mod number 3, which is a bit of a long title, so bear with me. Cold Sons of Visions, Vane Remastered, port by Extruder, original by Cold Sun 1187 and Joby One. Yes, Joby One. Right, so what this basically is that this adds in a follower. I'm gonna guess her name is Vane, I'm guessing. And I know to come to Riften, I think it might just say in the description as well, but when you install the mod and you first load the game, you get this come up. A Shadow in Riften. I need to find Vane, the damper. Yeah. Rumour says she works for the Jarl or Maven Blackfire in Riften, and then so next week you then need to go and find her. Now, I don't know how much of a quest this actually is, so this may take a bit of time. So there may be some cuts. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So even if it's Maven Blackbriar and all that kind of stuff, let's first off because if you look on the map here, there's still nothing. No quest marker. Even though I've activated the quest, there is no quest marker. It's just there to just give you an idea of basically where it is or where you gotta go. So I need to see if she's in here anywhere. That might be her over there. I'm gonna guess. Search the fuse, buddy. What? Oh, it's probably over there. Anyway, right. So here she is. Now I believe she's meant to have a unique voice and stuff like that. I think so. Anyway, we'll talk to her in a second. Obviously, looks like dark elf. She does have the Dark Brotherhood armor on. In the pictures, she doesn't have that armor on. It's a different armor. I can't remember what it's called. I think it does say in the mod's description what armor it is. So if you see her, you've seen the pictures of her in that armor, and you're like, oh, I want that armor, then you need to download that armor to then actually be able to put it on her. Otherwise, this is her default. Alright, so let's now talk the Vane. Your Vane.
Aren't you the curious one? Stand there for a second and look charming. I want a good look at you.
Damn. Very British mistress. Jesus. Look at me. Yep.
I've heard about you. running around, sticking your nose in things that may or may not concern you.
Uh-huh. Okay, who, me, what about you? Shouldn't you be a little bit more discreet?
Indeed. After my last job for Maven, someone has taken a notice of me. A fact that I find altogether unamusing.
Okay, well, I know who you are. Who else is looking for you? Great. Now, are we gonna go off and kill somebody?
I'm not sure, but if that's who I think it is, I don't want to be here when he comes looking for me. You seem to be on the move these days. Looking for an assistant, perhaps?
Yeah, sure.
Smart decision. You'll find I'm full of talents you've yet to discover.
Okay, so let's have a look. So, yeah. Alright, Vane follower. Vane can now be recruited and summoned, changing settings from the settings dialog menu. Romance dialog options. The getting to know you option enables her romance system. The strictly business option disables her romance system. Okay. The strictly business option removes about basically a third of her lines. Okay. And once the romance option is set, it cannot be changed. Okay, so if you just want her to be just as a follower, no, nothing like that, and you just that's it, then you could just turn basically the romance option off. But if you're in the market for a wife, you keep it on. It's totally up to you, I suppose, at that point. And then you go to dialogue settings in the menu item. Alright, so
Intriguing proposition.
yeah, the follow.
I'll walk your trail and watch your back.
Okay. Yep. So if you then go to, so it's around here somewhere. We're going. Yeah, I'm guessing. Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Right, we're going to be audio because that's audio display. Obviously can't be display. Nope. Gameplay. No, gameplay. Yes, it's gameplay. Well, I think I'm going to guess initially. Yeah, and I forgot where it said it was. Oh, well, anyway, that you can mess around with later at some other time. But what I just want to do, one thing I do want to do is I do want to just to see what just kind of get an idea what she's like in a fight. Let's just say we'll go out here and we'll get her to start. Well, I'll start a fight. She'll just fight afterwards. It's just to see what her fight style is like because I don't actually know. I know it'll probably say in the description potentially what her fight style is. She does have a dagger. Right, I'm just gonna hit you because you're annoying. Where do you go? Oh, there she is. Hi. Is she a vampire? Oh. Right, take you. Okay, so yeah, okay, so she's not doing anything incredibly. Oh, okay, well, she did. No, okay, it's just. Okay, cool. Alright, okay, hold on. I'll sort myself out here a little bit. Okay, so she probably has a very sort of like vampire / like assassin kind of build going on with her, I think, by the looks of it. It seems to be kind of how it works with her by the looks of it. Take a bunch of people out. No, so that seems to be her. So she's probably like. Oh, what is going on with Brynjolf? He's like impossible. Okay, Brynjolf just not die. Anyway. So yeah, if you're kind of person who likes the whole, I can't bloody see. Yeah, the whole kind of like vampirish kind of build sort of thing. Cause I don't know if she is. I don't know if she is a vampire. Oh, she's gonna glitch in there a little bit. Yeah, so I don't know if she is a full-blown vampire. Ow. But it does seem to be that she has that kind of style of build. So if that's the kind of build you're looking for, then maybe she's the kind of warrior that you'll probably want. And, you know, yeah, you can't seem to hit Brynjolf. Or his health just does not go. Right, anyway, so yeah. Right, this is now reverse time before the whole debacle of basically death. But yeah, so that's a sort of a quick little peek at her. Sort of a little quick peek at Vayne. All in all, I think I might keep her on because, you know, it's always nice to have a bit of a follower around. And we'll do a bit of messing around. And then, so, you know, it leaves me an option for, like, follower mod further down the line kind of thing, you know. But right, so this was Colton's Visions Vayne Remastered. One thing just to note is that there, as far as I'm aware, there are two variations of this. There is the CBBE variant and the UNP variant. So it depends on what body model you use. It will depend on which one you want to download. I use the CBBE model, so I've got the CBBE variant. But again, this was ported by Xtudo and originally created by Cold Sun 1187 and Druby1. And as always, there will be a link in the description below if you want to try this mod out for yourself. But right, that's it for this video. 3 simple mods, all their links to them in the description below. And yeah, I think all were well made mods. All well ported as well. So, yeah, nice successful selection. If you have any mods that you want me to check out, you know, you can let me know in the comments below. The only thing I will say is try and limit on asking for graphics mods in a way so that changing how the lighting and general graphics. This is primarily more on the premise of, because it's a little bit harder to always show that on video, because it will always look better in the gameplay functionality than it does in the video recording. So unless it's very blatant, like, you know, it's like a very saturated color, or it changes the textures of all the models, then yes. But if it's just a general lighting one, I probably won't look at it, just because again it won't show up on the video. But if you have any other mods, any other follower mods, armor mods, quest mods, magic mods, weapon mods, any kind of thing, anything like that, city mods, anything like that at all, and you want me to have a look at it, let me know in the comments below. Right, I hope you like this video. I hope you remember to like and subscribe, and to check out videos of the past. So until next time, I'll see you all later.